What's up, fam? You're locked on In the News with Frankie and Rochelle. How you doing today, lady?
Doing good, feeling good, and I see you got your hoodie on. It's hoodie season, from what I've heard.
That's right, that's right. And speaking of, with it being hoodie season, it's getting cold outside, but it's definitely heating up on Twitter. Mm-hmm. Have you heard about the latest beef between Kid Cudi and Drake and Yeezy?
I heard about that a little bit earlier today, and I'm trying to figure out what all this bro beef is really about.
Well, I mean, you know how it is. When it comes to the hip-hop game, everybody's trying to climb to the top. That's just, the way things go.
Okay.
And it looks like what's happening is Kid Cudi is going in on Drake and Yeezy, talking about their creativity and how they don't really use authentic rhymes. They have a team of rappers, etc.
Okay.
I mean, what do you think about that?
In today's world of rap, a lot of people do have, teams and support that help them write music. But you also have a lot of people who come from the old school and they write their own music. They come up with their own sound, their own flavor. But today it seems a little bit different. They want that different sound. They want to reach, the youth and people of their genre.
I hear you, but let me speak in Kid Cudi's own tweets.
Okay.
So basically, Kid Cudi said, I need y'all to know I got so many haters within the industry, and these clowns know I'm about to crush their entire existence.
Oh.
He goes on to later say, my tweets apply to who they apply. Ye, Drake, whoever. These blank don't give a blank. About me, and they ain't blanking with me.
Wow.
What do you have to say to that?
Those are some pretty strong words, and to come direct at somebody like that is also pretty bold. You know what I'm saying? For somebody that's in the music industry like Yeezy and Drake and so many others, I mean, wouldn't you want to create some type of positivity or some kind of what's it called? Bromance, if you will, with each other. Everybody's
this
in
is
the
hip
same.
hop. We ain't bromancing.
Y'all ain't romancing. Okay.
Let me break it down from an artistry point of view.
Go ahead.
Today's hip hop fan may not really check into the roots of hip hop. And back in the day, like for example in the 80s, the early 90s, if you basically use somebody else's rhymes, you didn't come up with your rhymes on your own, technically it was considered biting. You weren't an authentic artist.
Right.
Now, of course, that's old school hip hop. I get that logic, and I'm not trying to pit old school versus new school because, I mean, if you look at, for example, what was it, last summer or the summer before last, we had NWA. That was a hit movie.
Yep.
Now, most people didn't realize one of the biggest hip hop groups in history literally had their lead guy, Eazy-E, rapping this gangster stuff, but most of his lyrics were written by, Ice Cube.
Right.
So I get the whole thing with Drake and Yeezy trying to get the best of the best with the rhymes. So I'm feeling that, but then again, it's like, I really don't know. I hear what Kid Cudi is saying. I mean, what's your thoughts?
My thoughts is at the end of the day, it's all about selling. So I don't know. That's just my thought. It's all about selling records and, spinning and getting it out there. But also, if you're going to put it out there, most people think that you're living it. You know what I'm saying? It's like a preacher on Sunday morning. If you preaching the word, we want you to be living it. So if you rapping the rhymes, are you living it or are you not?
But how should I put this? If you look at Yeezy, I can see the argument there, but I really don't. And I'm not knocking Drake, but I don't look at Drake as a rapper. I mean, he sings most of the time.
Okay.
What singer doesn't get their songs from another writer? So that historically, most of your R&B classics, ballads have been written by somebody else. It's not like the singer is doing that. So Drake, I can see Drake using a team of writers. But when you're trying to deal with the hip hop beef, if you're going in on somebody, and definitely, if anybody knows about Drake going in on somebody, it's Meek Mill. Having a team versus is this like the WWE where you got all the tight rappers fighting one little guy, so there's really no chance.
So my thing is, what problem is it of yours if they have a team of people? I mean, he's coming out with hit after hit. He's drawing in crowds at concerts. He's selling out. He's selling tickets. He's moving up in his popularity. What business is it of his to call judgment as to who writes his music and who doesn't?
All right, check this out. Kid Cudi, do you think he's in the wrong? Do you think Drake or Yeezy's in the wrong for using different artists to produce their album? Let us know what you think. Of course, you can see our contact info on the screen there. Hit us up. This has been In the News with Frankie and Ro.